Hello and welcome to Perspectives. I'm Julian Paparella. This past weekend, thousands of young people flocked to Rome as part of an international gathering of seminarians, novices, and those discerning vocations to priesthood and religious life. On Saturday, Pope Francis welcomed them to the Vatican for a special meeting featuring testimonials and a catechesis from the Holy Father. The Pope told the future nuns, priests, and consecrated lay people to always keep freshness and joy in their lives, stating there is no holiness in sadness. He applauded their courage in making definitive and decisive choices in response to God's will and emphasized the need for poverty in carrying out their mission, saying that his heart aches when he sees a nun or priest with the latest model of car. He concluded by telling the young people he desires not so much a tranquil church, but a beautiful church that goes forward. And on Sunday, the four-day conference concluded with Mass in St. Peter's Basilica. In his homily, Pope Francis outlined three elements of Christian mission: the joy of consolation, the cross, and prayer. The daily mission of the disciple, he said, must involve feeling the joy of God's consolation and passing it on to others. This mission must be carried out according not to human logic, but the logic of the cross and Christ's paschal mystery. If we remain in this mystery of Jesus dying and rising, the Pope explained, we are sheltered both from a worldly and triumphalistic view of mission and from the discouragement that can result from trials and failures. Finally, we must rely on prayer and a constant relationship with God, without which mission becomes simply a job. The Holy Father encouraged those present, especially the young, to cultivate the prayerful and contemplative dimension, even amid the whirlwind of more urgent and pressing duties. What counts, he said, is to be permeated by the love of Christ. Following his Angelus prayer, yesterday Pope Francis remarked on the encyclical he published last Friday, titled Lumen Fidei, the Light of Faith. The Pope remarked that the encyclical had been begun by his predecessor, Pope Emeritus Benedict, but that he had picked up the project and completed it. This encyclical on faith completes a series of 3 encyclicals exploring the theological virtues. Our Salt and Light blog is full of information and reflections on the new encyclical. Check them out on our website, saltandlighttv.org/blog. Also on Friday, Pope Francis gave final approval to the canonizations of Blessed Popes John Paul II and John the 23rd. The announcement came on the heels of the confirmation of a second miracle attributed to John Paul II. The miracle is the healing of Costa Rican woman Floribel Mora Diaz, who suffered a brain aneurysm but recovered after prayers through the intercession of Blessed John Paul. Normally, an individual requires a first miracle to be beatified or declared blessed, and a second after beatification to be declared a saint. This has been the case with John Paul. However, in the case of John the 23rd, no second miracle has been established. Pope Francis decided to proceed with his cause for canonization anyways because of his widely recognized virtue and the important role he played in the life of the Church. The canonizations of both men will likely be held this fall. Finally, today, Pope Francis visited the Italian island of Lampedusa off the coast of northern Africa. The island serves as a major passageway for refugees escaping Africa for Italy. Over 20,000 migrants have died trying to escape to the island. The Pope's visit is in response to a recent shipwreck that claimed the lives of many. In solidarity with those affected by this tragedy and those who flee their native land in search of a better life, this morning Pope Francis laid a memorial wreath for those who have died trying to flee to the island and celebrated an open-air Mass for all members of the local migrant community. And that's all for Perspectives today. Thank you for joining us, and God bless you.